Hello there, Ricky Tang here. It is super sunny. The clocks have just gone forward at the weekend. It's the, I don't know, 27th of March, I think. Yesterday, I went for a little ride, only 20 miles or so, and I went into a little nearby town, Stroud. I just went up a little random, kind of narrow looking alleyway on this bike because I can. Well, not alleyway, it was a narrow road, and I almost got stuck. It got a little bit muddy. The back wheel started spinning. I had to stop a couple of times up this kind of uphill little lane with kind of mud in the middle of it. But I got to the top of it and I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to try it again today with the camera, or cameras actually, on board, and show you that even this little narrow lane could prove to be a challenge and quite a lot of fun if you don't drop the bike or hurt yourself. Anyway, I've just discovered yesterday on this little ride I did on this bike the freedom of riding without a backpack. I usually have a little rucksack on me which has a battery for this and a separate voice recorder as a backup audio, but riding without it is so nice. It feels so much more flexible in my upper body. So I might do the unthinkable and try and trust the GoPro to record my audio. You should never trust a GoPro. I've said that on more than one occasion. So obviously, since I'm not wearing a rucksack, I've got nowhere to hang my GoPro, because my GoPro normally sits on one of the arm straps of the rucksack. So I have reverted back to a helmet cam. Now, I've never been a fan of the helmet cameras. I don't like the added weight they add to a crash helmet, especially kind of hanging off the front or to the side, especially to the side. And also when it's hanging to the side, I hate the extra wind resistance you get on one side of your crash helmet. But I do kind of accept that the best kind of motorbike vlogging footage generally comes from helmet cameras. I had no idea where this road was going to lead. I just started riding up here to see what happened next. And basically I was hoping, you know, for a mild challenge. I suppose what I got, as you'll see shortly, was a mild challenge. When I saw the road and it said not suitable for vehicles wider than 6 feet, my eyes lit up. I thought, perfect, that's the kind of little road that's kind of clearly is permitted for traffic to travel along, that I'm not riding kind of illegally, that I can have a little play on. But it quickly got muddy and my off-road skills, well, I haven't got any. But none of this was on camera, so here I am again to struggle again for your entertainment. Thank you, thank you. I pretty much brought the whole village to a standstill then. Here it is, check that out. Unsuitable for vehicles over 6 foot wide, and I was stupid enough to try this, and oh my gosh. And the thing is, not that I want traction control, I don't, but my tyres are not very knobbly. I'm spinning now. Oh, grip, 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 grip. Oh, I'm going. Oh gosh. Well, I should be standing, but I feel I'm going too, well, I'm too scared to stand, to be honest with you, because I'm going so slow. I think I might have to put my feet down at any point. I shouldn't have stopped, but I didn't like that wet bit up ahead, so I'm gonna have to cross the mud. Oh, made it. There was a little bit of a spin. That was the scary bit. It was scarier yesterday. It was a bit wetter, a bit muddier in the middle. But even this, for me, as a kind of a committed road rider, even this is exciting. So there was my adventure. But it continues because the roads are just nice and narrow and tight. And that road we just went up, would never tackle that on the BMW. Maybe if it was the middle of summer and everything was bone dry, I would have, but not for probably 10 months of the year I wouldn't have. And here I am doing it in March with my semi-knobbly tyres, and I'm well chuffed. That's why I bought this bike, to take me out of my comfort zone and do things I don't normally do. I did actually say when I took this bike on one of my first longer rides that it probably needs handlebar risers, but to be honest with you, I was stood bolt upright with straight legs and straight arms, and that's not really how you ride. When you're standing up, you should keep your limbs somewhat bent. So actually I probably don't need risers at all. Oh, isn't this interesting looking? Restricted byway. That, oh yeah, probably down that muddy bit. Restricted body means I'm not allowed there. I'm quite glad that this is dry. Check this out. Definitely tyre tracks though, so I'm good. How cool, even this. Just never been here before. Just half an hour from my doorstep, or less. Now you know you're in the sticks. Please drive slowly through our Hamlet. I don't think I've ever seen the word Hamlet written on a public sign. I will admit that ironically, one of the reasons for me wanting to slow down on a motorbike is so I can look around more, but my eyes are on stalks. There's so many blind bends that I've got to keep my eyes on the road even at these speeds. Oh, that was the end of my little trip in the narrow stuff. I thoroughly enjoyed it, even though that was like 20 minutes of riding. Still a great crack. Well, I think I know where I am now. Good stuff. In fact, I might pass. Oh dear. Oh geez, you're joking. I don't know when it happened. I didn't notice, but my sat-nav tower has snapped at the front. It's broken. Broken stuff stowed. At least I found out that sat-nav tower thing wasn't up to the job. On a very straightforward, simple ride. Ain't that pretty? Well, I say pretty. Conurbation they call it, don't they? Lots of housing. But still, pretty striking. Anyway, I am pleased to tell you that I've signed up for Nathan the Postman's Sweetlamb Adventure Training Camp, which is, I think 15th to the 18th of August this year. He's taking over the KTM Adventure Training facility at Sweetlamb in Wales, and I put my deposit down. I'll be taking this bike, and I need some more dirt worthy tyres. So the website suggests things such as TKC 80 Continentals, or Michelin Anakin Wilds, or the Hyde and the Howe K60s. You know, pretty knobbly stuff. I think the KC80s will do me. It's a Saturday and Sunday. You would turn up on the Friday afternoon, tuition on the Saturday, and either more tuition on the Sunday, or you can go riding on a guided little trip round Sweetlamb. That's what I plan to do on the Sunday, go for a ride. Unless it turns out I really need the tuition. So that's, yeah, a little later in the year. Anyway, I hope you liked my tiny adventure here today. You probably didn't. There's nothing to write home about, but I had a great time, I've got to say. So until the next video, folks, take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you soon. Ta-da!